أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وصلى الله على نبي الكريم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي وبعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. All praise is due to Almighty Allah for making this second episode of our Dar al-Tawheed possible. Today, Sunday, 16th Muharram, 1444, which is equivalent to 14th August 2022. May the Almighty Allah guide me and whoever assists in the production and publication of this noble program and accept it from us as act of worship. Ameen Ya Rabbal Alameen. Today we are going to talk about the exalted position of man and the useless power of the devil. Now, let us start with the exalted status of man. It's important to understand this exalted status of man in order to emphasize why we should not fear the devil or the jinns. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wanted to create man, or Adam alayhi salam, he told the angels he was going to create a vicegerent, a khalifa or representative on earth. And he created Adam and also taught Adam the nature of all things and presented them to the angels to name them. Of course, the angels only knew what Allah has already taught them, and he never taught them those things, so they admitted that they do not know. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala directed Adam alayhi salam to tell them the natures of all the things, and Adam alayhi salam did. So behold, the angels were directed to bow down to Adam, and they did. But the devil refused. This story I'm telling you is in Surah Al-Baqara verses 30 to 34. Now, what status could be better than the angels being directed to bow down to man? In verse 34, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَإِذْ قُلْنَا لِلْمَلَائِكَةِ اسْجُدُوا لِآدَمَ فَسَجَدُوا إِلَّا ibleesa أَبَى wastakbara akana minal kafireen. And behold, we said to the angels, bow down to Adam, and they bowed down. Not so Iblis. He refused and was arrogant, and he was of those who reject faith. Now moving to Surah Al-A'raf, verses 12 to 13. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said to Iblis, what prevented you from prostrating when I commanded you? The devil said, I'm better than him. You created me from fire, and him you created from clay. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala expelled him from the paradise and said he will be among the humiliated because he was arrogant. Let's see how Allah exalted man. First of all, he created him as his Khalifa, his vicegerent or representative on earth. So man was created as a representative of Allah on earth. He taught him everything. He made the angels to prostrate to him because he told them all the names of what they didn't know. He expelled the devil from paradise because he refused to bow down to Adam alayhi salam. All the messengers Allah sent to this earth were men, even though the message was for both men and jinn. Men and jinns. So for goodness sake, whose status could be better than that of man? So how can man fear jinns? As for the devil, Allah told us in many places in the Quran that he is our open enemy and we should hold him as such. In Surah Al-A'raf, verses 14 to 17, the devil prayed to Allah and said, Anzirni ila yawmi yub'athun. You see, he was praying to Allah to give him respite till the day they shall be raised. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala answered his prayer. He said, Innaka minal munzarin. You are granted respite. The devil now said, since you have led me astray, he was talking to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I shall surely sit in ambush for them. That is Adam and his offspring. I shall sit on their straight path, then I will come upon them from front and from the rear, and from their right and from their left, and you will not find most of them thankful. So he promised Allah that he was going to mislead Adam alayhi salam and his offspring. And Allah answered his prayer, not only for long life, but for even for the opportunity to mislead Adam and his offspring. In verse 18, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, go away from here, that is, go away from the paradise to the devil, disgraced and expelled. And Allah continued to say, I shall fill hell with you and all those that follow you. Another interesting point here is the fact that Allah answers the prayers of whoever calls on him. Even the devil, all you need is to believe and trust in him. Even the devil knew that Allah created him and he had powers to answer his prayers. So how about you and me? Now Allah answered the devil's prayer and gave him the power to mislead man. But as I said earlier, that power is a useless power. It's useless to the believers. We have seen in verses 14 to 18 in Surah Al-A'raf that Allah answered the devil's prayer to live long and the ability to mislead man and jinns. We also have other proofs of that in other surahs like Surah Al-Falaq, Surah Al-Nas, Fusilat, where Allah confirmed that the devil has that power to mislead us, but it is a useless power. Let me start with Fusilat, verse 36. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Wa imma yanzaghannaka minash shaitani nazghun fasta'iz billah. Innahu huwa samiul alim. Hence, if it should happen that a prompting from Satan stirs you up, seek refuge with God. Behold, he alone is all-knowing, all-hearing, all-knowing. This means the devil has the power to whisper to you, to play with your mind, to confuse you, and to mislead you. But according to this verse, whenever you feel the devil prompting you, all you need to just say is, A'udhu billah. A'udhu billah. And he will leave. It is the prescription of Allah. And if you believe it, it will work for you. The devil will try, of course, to tell you that it will not work for you. He will try to make you take his word and ignore the word and promise of Allah. Remember, it's a prescription from Allah to us. So it is up to you to be firm in your belief and trust in Allah. If you are sick, seek medical help, because nobody, I repeat, nobody has the authority to tell you that you are afflicted by sihr. Was it not the angels that revealed what happened to the Prophet ﷺ? So which angel now revealed to you or to someone else that you have been afflicted by a devil? Which angel? The Prophet was informed by angels. What about you? So who has the authority to tell you that you are afflicted by sihr? Nobody has that authority to tell you. Only the devil will try to mislead you, and if you pray and you believe in that prayer, Allah will prevent the devil from touching you. He will run away. That's why I said it is a useless power he got from Allah. In our next episode, we shall discuss how powerful the simple recitation of Falak and Nas, just like A'udhu Billahi we just recited, how powerful they are in the prevention as well as cure for all sihr, magic, and other machinations of the devil. This marks the end of our second episode. Join us in our next episode coming up soon, inshallah. Please like, share, subscribe, and send your comments and questions. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.